What's up, guys? I'm on a repair call. I think the previous technician that was here that works for the company, I don't know, for whatever reason, we got a leak. It's supposed to be a leak on the high pressure pigtail, where it ties into the actual high side line. So we'll go over here and take a look-see and see what I can do about getting it fixed. Alright, guys. Okay, guys, over here at the unit, I'm working on a ream split heat pump. It's a 2-ton, and all you seasoned guys out there, y'all gonna know exactly the area, not the specific point of the leak, but you know the area. But for you novice technicians, you younger guys coming out in the field, what we're looking for here, guys, when we come out looking for a leak, is a wet, oily spot. And as you can tell, you can get down in here and see it's really wet and oily. Really wet and oily around the line here on the suction going into the compressor. And after further troubleshooting and looking around, let's see if I can get y'all the shot, the money shot, so to speak. And that would be right on that line right there. See that crack right there? Basically what's happened is the little pigtail, low pressure switch pigtail that we're soldered in, right on that, I mean buddy, right on the 90, it is split. The copper pipe is split there, and that's where our leak's located at. Right here. It's hard to get down there to get y'all a good shot to be able to see it, but that's where it's at. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can get done with it. Alright, guys, another real quick tip for you younger guys just starting out. Whenever you go to do some soldering, any soldering on a system, it's a good idea to have your gauges hooked up, but take your hoses off of the manifold, right? Like this. See how I have my suction hooked up and my liquid line hooked up, but I took them off of the manifold here, okay? And you're asking yourself, well, why did you do that? Well, you're gonna create a bunch of heat when you're making the repair, when you're soldering. And any heat, any trapped refrigerant, any pressure that builds up when you're doing that will be vented off via the hoses. And that you know, because if you got pressure that builds up on you, it's going to blow your solder joint back out while you're soldering. So, but that's just a real quick FYI, DIY, whatever, for you younger techs out here. Alright guys, let's see if we can get it. See what we got, guys. Big blue leak detector on it. Looking good on that side, fellas. looking good here as well, and on the top view. I believe I got it. Ain't my best work. Looks like old dog dick. But you know what? When you're dealing with a split pipe like that, you gotta kind of do what you can do. Ain't gotta worry about being too pretty. Just be effective and practical, and let's fix that leak. You know what I'm saying? Alright guys, we got this one leaked. No leaks. Okay guys, next stage is pulling the vacuum, which is what I'm doing now. So I gotta wait a little while, guys. Got the old vacuum pump hooked up. We're gonna be going back in here with 421A because it's cheaper instead of putting R22 in the system. So we're gonna be putting the 421A refrigerant into the system once the vacuum's pulled. So, yep, I'm gonna have to hang out for a little bit now until this vacuum gets finished pulling. Alright guys? Okay guys, so now we're at the point where I had pulled a really good vacuum, and you always want to make sure you pull a really good vacuum. I didn't even have to have the system on. It pulled the exact amount in there that I needed. But anyway, we're at the point now where I'm going to have to go inside, and I'm going to have to make the thermostat call for it so we can get this thing running and get it finished charging up. And these gnats are hell out here, I'm telling you. Oh my God. But anyway, so yeah, about to go get the unit cut on so we can finish this thing up, guys. Alright. Okay guys, so what I did is I went in and made it call for that thermostat. Undoubtedly it had went out on a low pressure switch or whatever. So when I come back out to the board, it was telling me that it was low pressure switch lockout, which is located, let me get y'all locked in, right in here. Low pressure switch lockout, because we had LED 1 was off and we only had a flash on LED 2. But so basically what I did to alleviate that was I just separated, I come down here to the R wire, the red wire, and just pulled the wire nuts apart and waited a few seconds and put them back together, which started my defrost board timing back around, which is a 5-minute delay. So as you can see, our contactor is pulled in now, so all I have to do is plug in the disconnect. Okay guys, that's another one in the bag. Got the leak fixed, got the unit back up and running. The children upstairs was very happy because now they can sleep upstairs in their own bed instead of, down on the couch or with mama and daddy. So y'all like, subscribe, comment, and hey, if y'all want to have, learn some more things, some more tips, some more tricks, things to make the HVAC job a little bit easier, how about supporting me, giving me a chance, and maybe, just maybe, I can help you out in some kind of way. Alright guys, y'all have a good one.